Hey, you tourists, it's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basics. You're gonna do this is how we do text, baby. And the only place to go get it, only place go get it is right back of the basics. And today's topic we're gonna talk about is, and the only place go get it. Real men rise up, fake men rise down. Real women rise up, fake women rise down. Practical word preacher, preacher. And today's topic we're gonna talk about is, I want to talk about these slave movies, man. I am. Look, don't get me wrong. You supposed to know where your history is. You supposed to know where you come from. Whatever place you ever came in from. But I just want to ask you a question. Just like the Jewish community, they always joke what happened to the Holocaust, and I understand that still affects them to this day. But do you ever understand what's the reason behind they hate the Jews? What's the real reason? They don't ask that question. What's the real reason why that Asians and other Asians are fighting and Latino? No, we don't want to ask questions. And then there's a reason why a lot of this stuff what happens to my folks, to everybody else. I'm against slavery, period, because I feel like this. Everybody has the right to be free. And you know, I am so sick and tired of hearing about slavery. The real enslavement is come from the enslavement of the mind. That's the real slavery. Not because of fucking color. Not because what they've been, and they just go along with the system. And you know what? I can't get mad at them. They go along with the system because they're afraid that they're going to risk everything for what they got. Caucasians, blacks, Asian, Latino, Middle East, they just play along with the game. That's all it is. Of course, they're going to attack other races of people, but the real attack is the people who's been monthly programmed all their lives. I mean, we've been lied to, and they've been lied to, and every other race been lied to for years. But let people see it for themselves, because at the end of the day, they don't want to hear it. Most people don't want to hear the truth. Most people. Quite a few people. But most people, they don't want to hear the truth. They don't give a shit. So you got to tell them people what the fuck they want to hear, and people will fall for it. They believe anything you say. But as soon as you speak too much truth and too much truth to main the power, they got to shut your ass up. They got to shut you up because you're going to start something that you don't want to be starting nothing with. And that's how it is. I mean, these damn slave movies. But you know what? There's a real reason why there are people are being enslaved for some reason. To make America what it does is today. If it's not over here, it's other countries. And people out there fighting for nothing. People fighting for democracy, hypocrisy, to damn liberty, to damn wherever you want to call it, that politician stuff. I mean, politicians even done dirt like every other people does. They got so much money that they can wipe their ass with and get away with a lot of stuff. But American citizen people, they can't get away with nothing. Unless they got to live the benefit of their people or the cause what happened to slavery. I mean, you know, like I said, every slavery movie, every slavery. That's my niece and them, sorry. You know, all this noise and all that. But like I said again, you know, there's a real reason why these things are going on. All you got to do is connect all the dots. And then, like I said, everything all play well. But, you know, I keep it to myself, man, because people don't give a shit. They don't care. People don't care what the hell is going on. They just giving up hope and say, you know what? give me some money, give me some job and all that, you really can't get mad at majority of people because they're going to go along with the system. Even if they don't want to, they're going to have to go along with it. And that's what most people do. And that's why I hate that damn term, majority, because majority means you speak a half a representative to you, but you really represent for yourself. It's just like Democrats and Republicans. Republicans supposed to be for everybody, but it's cool to represent just only for them, but they don't represent anyone else. It goes backwards. I know it's some kind of confusing, but it is. And another thing, when in liberty, it's supposed to be justice for system for everybody. It ain't justice for everybody, other race of people of color. And I hate this term because there's a real reason why black community been enslaved, because it got something to do with what's been written in that Bible. It had everything to do with it. And everything that had to do with between Noah's children, how his children been separated from him, and their children separated from their children, and their children, and this stuff is go on. That black people are the Ham, white people are the Jacob, and Asians are the Shem. If people don't believe me, you can read that Bible, and all you got to do is study what God is trying to talk about, even if people choose to believe in God or not. But it's been written for so many years, from the Old Testament to the New Testament. Go off with the old and go off with the new. See, there's a real reason why a lot of this stuff is happening. Some Caucasian even think that they're going to get wiped out. Now, I don't know how true bias is Spanish and Middle Eastern. I don't kind of believe that kind of stuff. They said there's a whole white genocide going on. And you would think there was a black genocide, but there are white genocides as well. And their own people live the beneficial off of it and just trying to wipe them off. I don't know how they're going to do it because they're afraid that whites are going to become the minority. I hate that word minority because I tell them don't let nobody call you minority because they basically saying you're a loser. That you need your mom and dad make all decisions for you. That's all that word minority means. Yet they saying you're a loser. Majority people say this. Man, you got to come up like me. You got to be rich like me. Them rich people, how you think rich people getting the things they get? I tell you why. They got it from the original money and the damn gold. All that's come, if it's not come from Africa, it's come from Egypt. How can people say, and if it ain't come from Africa, Egypt, it comes from Greek and Roman, or Asia country, or Europe, one of the two. But all these original things come from Africa. Why you think that Ebola was about overpopulation control, for they can control all the access that may are granted to control Africa? Because they know Africa is the birthplace of humanity for the Homo sapiens. Oh yeah, everybody knows this, but nobody want to say anything. And then you got the Neanderthals, that's all the way from Europe. There's a real reason why these things are going on. But see, when you ask questions like this, people get shook and they get scared. But people are not allowed to talk about it. People are not allowed to talk about it, man. All black and all white and all brown and all yellow and red, they enough for the creation of colors. They all come from color. But what I hate the most that my own folks always say, they the people of color. When you say the people of color, you basically say you come from all colors. They come from all colors. Just like when black is being blotted out, bleached out, that's what the word black means. When people say black. Same thing white. White is color or colorless, they say, or whiteness. I mean, all you gotta look at it, man. It's always something positive about being white, and it's always something negative. And I don't believe that type of nonsense with people in their mind, because there's positive and negative any other race. White can be negative just as much as black. Black can be positive just as much as white. I mean, all that stuff is BS. Because anybody who believes in that type of nonsense, I feel sorry for you because you've been brainwashed. You actually think that, well, look at the images. They put it out there. They put it out there. And really, why blame anybody? They have to support this because they're going to say, this is us. This is y'all. Like Caucasian, if I watch Caucasian movie and I notice it when Caucasian make a movie, they make movies like action pack of barrel shots of fighting gangs and make it seem like they was a damn saviorman of this world, and they portray that every movie. And knowing all Caucasian ain't like that, some of them are scared just as much as every other race. Some are brave. Don't get me wrong. Some are brave. Some are brave, but they were slaves too. That's why the term slavery is another word for Slavic people. It just says it. And I'm thinking, what they got to do with Slavic people slaving from blacks? Because what they did to each other, and they gave this name. If you don't believe it, it's a Slavic language. From all the way from Russia to Ukrainian. I mean, you can look at this stuff up, and there are many more from East Slavic, West Slavic, and South Slavic. Look at that stuff up. There's a real reason why these things are happening. They knew Obama got white blood in him, but he's not full attention white, meaning he's not pale or reddish. He's brown, blackish, black. That's why they come up with that damn show called Blackish. It's what define what being black is. And that's the most stupidest show ever. It's stupid. Blackish. What the fuck is blackish? Blackish it's like they're trying to say blackish ain't shit. That's what they're saying. And there are black people out there got European in their blood. Even if they're not quote unquote pure, because all pure mean you 100% full attention black. Mean if you're not pitch black or jet black, you ain't black. If you're not pale or paleness, you're not white. If you're not brown and browniment, you're not Latino. If you're not red or redderment, then you're not Native American. If you're not yellow or yellowment, then you're not Asian. But you know, people don't have no right to tell somebody what they're supposed to look like, what represent to that color, and what doesn't represent that color if they don't look like that color. I mean, they don't have no right to say so. You know, be proud. Yeah, some ways. I mean, I was talking to my family, but hold on for a second. As I was saying, be proud for who you are, man. Be proud for who you are. It doesn't matter where you came from and all that. Be proud of who you are. And don't let anybody lie to you. Because we've been lying for many years. This whole slavery stuff is all bullshit. It's like they want people to be enslaved. I'll be damned. I'm going to die for what I believe. I'm damn sure ain't going to get slaved by Europeans and Asians or brown or my own. I have the right to my main place and main to be free. Why should I got to be slave of somebody? Unless people got to work for me or work for them. I work for them, they work for me. We pay together. But see, there's no equalification. There's no equal equality no more. Now it's all about the have-nots, the have-gots. It's always been this way. It's been like that for many years now. It's been like that for a long time. People don't give a shit. People are selfish. But some people feel like they gotta be selfish because people feel like ain't nobody gonna look out for me, so why should I look out for them? I get why people are selfish. I get why. You got people like that. And that's not a selfless anymore. You gotta be selfish instead of selfless. But me making videos and talk about this stuff, and you know, I just getting sick and tired of seeing these damn slave movies because there's something odd about that. And for anybody that think that we are free as a people, you better think again, because we ain't free. No, nobody ain't free. Not rich, not poor, not black, not white, not gays, not straight, not man or woman, not nobody. You know, nobody ain't free. Nobody ain't free. Nobody. Because if we were free, but the question is, what is free? There's nothing for free. Everybody's in it for themselves. Everybody. The only person you need to look into is yourself now. And I just want to make videos and stuff like that. You know, and you know, hold on for a second. No, hold on a second. I'll try to do a video. Hey, I'm back. You know, excuse me. I apologize. I excuse myself for a moment, but my niece singing and stuff and kind of disturbed me, you know, because her singing is not really bad. But it had nothing to do with this video. But let me get in on this. I'm just sick and tired of seeing these damn slave movies. See, they're only doing this because two reasons. Obama is in there. And another reason that they think we're still slave to this day. Yeah, that's everybody. I get so sick and tired. It's like they always think that blacks are the only ones. Oh, we're not equal with white folks. Well, we can't blame them for every goddamn thing. Now, some are parts of the blame for what they do, for they live the benefit off their people, what the people did. But guess what? That not only there were black slavery, there were white slavery as well. See, nobody wants to talk about that. You know, it's funny that Ku Klux Klan and skinheads on the rest of them fucking idiots, they'll talk about anybody, the people they don't like. They never mention white slavery. And I'm thinking, is this because they had something to do with that? Right along with my folks doing that? See, the thing is, this whole slavery shit is fucking bullshit. It's bullshit out of India theory, this whole lost tribe of Japan's and black Israelite and skinheads, all the rest of them could go to hell for everything they preaching that hate. That's what they're doing. They preaching that hate and they know it's not right. But if you don't like other races, hey, that's you. Then I'm sorry that you feel that way. I'm sorry that you feel that way because somebody really set you off to get you to think that. I don't feel sorry for them folks that preach that hatred. And I'm not saying we're supposed to live in this kumbaya and sing along and all that. What I'm saying is we just come from different parts of people. That's all. That's all what it is. The language, the food, the culture, everything that we've been taught. Everything we've been taught is a lie somewhere. From that Bible, from that damn school system, from the damn system itself, from these politicians, towards our family, friends, loved ones, and towards we lie towards ourselves. But we don't want to look at it. We don't ask ourselves, why is it that it's so much racism? Because it has something to do with the Homo sapiens and the fucking Neanderthals. That's what it all said down to. Before Christopher Columbus discovered America, but way before Christopher Columbus. I don't even celebrate Christopher Columbus because Christopher Columbus was a slave owner. He did a lot of shit. And no one knows if he really lives in his main, or so he just a mega figure, just a made up, oh, I just went there. Because let's be honest, this whole thing about they don't even talk about the Moors. I don't got much love for the Moors because the Moors, they just like these damn Ku Klux Klan, these Black Panthers, the skinheads, and all the rest of them that's preaching that hate. And that's what you're doing. You're supposed to hate anyone who preaching it, don't value no love from no value bit from the way of living, way of life. That's the only people I can't stand right there. I don't give a fuck about color. Fuck color. Why is that? For some reason. I wish somebody would put a slave whip in my fucking back. I'm a slave whip out their goddamn ass. I don't give a damn who it is. We need to get off this mindset as black people that we think that somebody owe us something. No, we owe ourselves, just like every other race. Caucasian can't blame us for every goddamn thing. They gotta look at their choice as well. I don't give a damn. Latinos need to think the same way. Asian, all that other bullshit. Stop lying to your kids and tell them the truth about this economy prison system. Tell them the truth. Tell them how that all this stuff that people are slaves because the wrong damn reason. Look what they did to the damn women. And because of that, now because of fetishism, we gonna teach women it's okay to hate men because they rape us. They did all, don't get me wrong, I felt women's pain. But there's a real reason why some men are raping women. There's some reason why men beat on women for no reason. Because it has a lot to do with it. I hate to say this. They can't control women. And women damn sure can't control men. Only people they need to control is themselves. They can't control nobody else. White people can't control blacks no matter what they try to do. Blacks can't control whites. I mean, this whole thing is fucking bullshit. This is why gays are being hated and lesbians, transsexual, bisexual, because it's going to stop producing, create a life of people, man. That's why. Because a straight man and a woman, when they get together and reproduce and produce of a baby and produce life from the world, this is why they're against homosexuality. This is why they get against interracial dating, because whites and blacks, Asians, and every other group are afraid that their race is going to wipe out. They scared of that. Oh, yeah, they got to share that wealth. To not only they have to share wealth, make wealth for the organization of their people, they got to share wealth for the other races because they're afraid they're going to make more than them. And they don't want that. Oh, hell no. They do not want that. Whose fault is that they stop and jump in bed with their women? That's the man's fault. So how can you sit there and you get mad when another man fuck with a race of your woman and then you, oh shit, they're going to kill our race. You got women. They can't get mad at these men. They stopped sleeping with their men a long time ago. Cause if you stop sleeping with your man, somebody else going to sleep with him. Some other woman going to sleep with him. And don't get mad. I don't understand that shit right there. I really don't. This whole slavery, people need to look at this slavery shit as a BS. All it is activity of destroying humanity and mannerism. That's all it is. This whole called slavery. If slavery is so bad for our people, where are the goddamn slave boats? I don't believe none of the stuff that Europeans say. I really don't. They just go along with it. Same thing my own. They'll tell you in a minute, oh, you African American. Do they know what that term African American came from? Do they know? Do Jesse Jackson? Oh yeah, Jesse Jackson, no. Africa is come from the Third Punic War, defeat Carnival Africa, the real name from Hibio African Canis. That's what that term Africa came from. And it's sad. I would think, do Africans know this? No. Same thing, the term Europe. Where the term Europe came from? It came from a Greek slave woman that sat on the Taurus bull with the 12 stars on it. That Europe that you see today. Where the Asian name came from. Asian name came from Ramesses' wife, Asia. No wonder why people don't say this shit, but nobody wants to answer that question. Nobody wants to ask. Why is it? If they're not only slave us, they slave whites, Latinos, Middle East, Jews, all that. Let's not slave anybody, and not even us. But if I see, but you know, I don't agree with Nick Tanner say, because he can't talk all that coon and buffoonery he doing. He needs to stop that. But he right about this damn slave movies. They will never make an action movie by a brother with a lead role. They will never do that shit. It's going to be a white guy or an Asian guy or a Middle East guy. If you don't believe me, most white guys, and you can't fight them off that because they're going to protect their image. They're going to say, this is us. This is who we are. And they're going to tell you that. They're going to tell you. They're going to tell you what to believe. Also, in the original name, Caucasian, it goes back all the way from Caucasus Mountains. This is what they believe. They're saying that Caucasians It started from all the way from Russia to Georgia. That's when you people say Georgia. When whatever his name, Ray Charles, did a record called Georgia. Where do you think the Georgia name comes from? Georgian. Georgia is a European race of people. Yeah, look like Russians, but they are Georgian. There's a difference between Georgian and Russia. Russia people, they kicking that backwards like, hey, you know, that backward a slide kick. And Georgian is the people that fighting swords and flying and all that. I couldn't explain it because there was a video. It was called Georgia Legends. And it shows that there's a difference between Georgia and Russia. And they believe that it was like hundreds of years ago. The original race of people were the goddamn fucking cave race. They believe this. They believe that Caucasian are the beautiful race of people in the world. They really did believe it. It come from Adam and Ba. He believed it started humanity. It started all the way, not only from Europe, but out of way Asia for the so-called Aryan race. All Aryan race were that they been enslaved by the Turkish. They mango with Turkish and by the call Britain. All that stuff. And the lost city of Atlantis. They believe in that stuff. They seem like it's God-like complexity. I kid you not. It sounds funny to me, but it's got to be the dumbest shit I ever heard. But yet they believe this. Same thing. We don't even know where we come from. They say, oh, we come from the plantation, been enslaved by Africa, that white people just kidnapped us and brought us out here. But the question is why they did this. See, that's the question. Why they slave Europeans? It's because they slave us, because they still think that we inferior, even though we're not. And they're not superior. They think they're the superior, but they really not. I don't care how much money they get. They did not get the help they get if they didn't get all the reflex and resource in Africa. People can deny all they want is true. Even the damn money, the damn diamonds, even the fucking oil come from Middle East. Don't say it wasn't, because it is. Same thing, television came from European influence. The flag, the fucking national anthem, every different baseball, every different sports activity comes out of baseball, football, basketball, tennis, golf. All that come from Europeanization stuff that been created by Europeans. The fucking Hollywood controlled by that. They control Hollywood. They control it. If you don't believe me, study European history. Study this shit. And then you get it why they think the way they feel. Same thing, because I know they study us. Oh yeah, they study us. They know everything what we do. They know everything we do. And don't tell me about this country could not be what it is. I can't stand these damn slavery ass movies. I really don't. And the only way you want to be accepted, man, you got to be accepted for yourself. Don't try to look for somebody trying to want to accept you, because if they can't accept you, fuck them. And I said it to any race. If our people can't accept other races that they are, I tell other races, tell us, fuck us, if we don't want to accept it. This whole racism is fucking bullshit. To me, I find it suspect. I find it suspect that, and they always bring the Holocaust, and the only reason why they against Jews because it has something to do that Jesus Christ got killed by the Jews, and that's not even true. That's not even true. The reason why they say that because it has something to do. I forgot Jesus Christ's best friend was Judah. Judah betrayed Jesus. Judah betrayed Jesus. Not only he was Jewish, he was Jewish Zionist. And Jesus was a true Jew Hebrew. See, it got a lot to do with it, and it started all the way from damn Catholic Church, from the Catholic Church Empire. It got a lot to do with that, because Jesus refused to believe they false men of gods. He believed in true scent of gods. They didn't like that, so they prosecute against him because of that. That's the only reason why slavery is going on. And I couldn't believe the Ku Klux Klan was the original Knight Templar. I just couldn't believe the damn symbol with the damn cross on it, the red cross, the same red cross that's stealing money from Hurricane Katrina. The same people that they turn around and say, oh, it's White Club. No, it wasn't. It was a fucking Red Cross and goddamn FEMA. They took that money. And Haiti at top of that. Yeah, I went there because nobody wants to say this. And they need to be punished for the shit they do and sit there and all away from Switzerland. Or they got to make up for the wrong things they do. And us too. Because we play a part just as much as they are. This whole racism is fucking bullshit. It's bullshit. You should not treat anybody of the race of that, whoever, regardless what color they are. That's one thing about me. I don't believe this so-called racism shit. I really don't. What? I'm supposed to bow down to that? What? I'm afraid that somebody gonna shoot me or kill me for what? I'm ready for war. Because you know what? At the end of the day, because it had nothing to do with Caucasians. Because they play a part of this. It's just as much as we do. Asians. All these other races. I am just sick and tired of hearing about this racism shit. I really am, man. And they need to call it this racism of in the faction host and call this BS for what it is. And all it is about poppy humiliation control. That's what it's about. Who can live in the whole entire who can live in the total who live in the total global scale and global scale of the government of this prison planet. That's all it was. You tell me, because I don't know about you, but I get sick and tired of seeing these damn slave movies. I really does, because they need to make something else. And I know Jews get tired of seeing the Holocaust because we know why it happened. We know. You got Asians been enslaved. You got Middle East. You got Latinos. Everybody been enslaved before. Everybody been discriminated and being prejudiced. And people need to work on that. And same thing, races. But we need to get at the scientific races that get us the bad condition that people are in. And that's why people got the mindset they do. And they can't even get out of that. They don't even know why they hate another race. If you ask them this question, they're like, I don't know why. I just hate them. No, you're supposed to hate anybody that been conditioned to get people to think like that. No, I get tired of this shit. Why is it that in the black community, we always portray in movies being butlers and fucking maids? You know how many movies they do that? And white folks just go along with that. They think that, oh, this is what. No, it's not, because they've been critical stereotype like too. But white folks ain't gonna say nothing. When they get fucked over by other Caucasians, they don't say anything. They just say, I don't want nothing to do with you. But when blacks fuck each other, we ready to kill each other off. If somebody stare a brand new pair of sneakers, that's when motherfuckers ready to go. I mean, I know my race. I know my people. I don't know any other race. I know some of it. But you got to look at it. These people are a part of us, no matter how much they try to deny it, but they are. Just like we are much as part of y'all, much part of them. But I say to anyone, don't let anybody tell you any no different that this so-called slavery shit is just an actual host that just slave humanity. But the real slavery is the slave of my slave itself. Don't become a slave. The only person that becomes a slavery is the people who've been slaved upon all their life, have been brain fed and brainwashed and awfully fed all their life. Or you got to be a free, actual right, an actual human being. And that's all I got to say about that. It's your boy Domination, this back of the basic. Chugga the deuces, how we do, Texas baby. Until next time, all right? All right. Peace, and I'm out.